Good morning, teachers and students. We hope you all had a spectacular new year. I'm Amanda Felipe.
And I'm Laura Rivera.
And Mass News starts now.
The color white usually gives a sense of hope and prosperity, which is what the new year is all about. So it may raise a few eyebrows, and most of the attendees at this year's Golden Globe Awards wore black, which is a tradition mostly reserved for the morning of a loss. Dasani Beasley and Daniel Fernandez have more as to why.
Good morning, I'm Daniel Fernandez.
And I'm Dasani Beasley.
And this is your entertainment news.
Hollywood stars gathered at the annual Golden Globes in Beverly Hills on Sunday, where these celebrities and other activists wore black to protest sexual harassment.
This year's event was the first major awards ceremony to be held since the sexual harassment accusations against Harvey Weinstein were revealed, which kickstarted a movement to spread awareness. Color trends come and go each year on red carpets, but none is likely to have the same impact as the wave of black gowns expected at this year's Golden Globes. A coordinated protest organized by the newly announced organization Time's Up stated that the blackout is an effort by Hollywood's most famous and accomplished women to make a bold statement against sexual harassment in their industry and to emphasize how much work must still be done to combat harassment in Hollywood as well as in other industries.
1 in 3 women aged 18 to 34 have experienced harassment in the workplace. 71% of those women said they did not report it. This might be the year, the new start to come forward and take action.
Oprah's speech made me really emotional because of the way that she went into her past and how she was talking about sexual harassment. I feel like as a girl in her place, it would be really hard for me to be talking about that. And I feel like her speech is going to create like more positive future and cause some people to change their mind about the subject.
Oprah Winfrey's speech was an inspiration to everyone all around the U.S. It motivated women to take action, speak up, and join this movement.
Starting off the Golden Globes, even from the introductory speeches all the way to Oprah and Natalie Portman and everybody else that spoke their mind and pretty much made the Time's Up movement known and present and felt in that room, really just kind of cements this year as the year that we're going to take action.
50-50 by 2020 is a movement of women, people of color, different sexualities, and all members of the entertainment industry that advocate equality and safety in the workplace. This is just one of many organizations that support this cause.
I think it did. I think the fact that we have movements that are generating awareness of what's going on in Hollywood, not just Hollywood, I think by just, by bringing it out in Hollywood, I think it's just emerging in other industries as well, which I think is necessary. I think it is a necessary step for our society. That's the only way that men and women of any background, of any, of any personal identification is going to be respected in the workforce. It is very important, I believe, for people to feel like they are respected and they feel like they have a place in this world.
It seems that by the end of this decade, we will reach our goal to have a more safe and peaceful working environment.
Time's up on the imbalance of power. It's time to fix it.
The new day is on the horizon.
Nothing's gonna go back to the way that it was.
For those of you film enthusiasts who love to stay home immersing yourselves in Netflix's latest offerings, you will undoubtedly want to be a part of Ms. Campos' interactive film class. Here's Eli Aleman with more on the story.
For years, people have been watching movies as a way to entertain themselves. However, watching a movie is completely different from sitting down and actually interpreting it. On today's episode of Mass Means More, we are going to be focusing on Ms. Campos' film elective class. Hey guys, my name is Eli Aleman, and you're watching Mass Means More. The students who are currently taking this course have watched a variety of movies all from different genres. Students analyze these movies and oftentimes break each scene up in the hopes to get a better understanding of the cinematic language.
Hi, my name's Nia Rodriguez and I'm in Miss Campus's third period film class. I chose this class because I want to pursue film as a future career, and I feel like this class will give me a bit of an insight into the genres within the career branch itself. So I'm very grateful that MAS offers this class.
The current film students can all agree that this class has really changed the way they perceive movies as well as the art of filmmaking. We had the opportunity to speak to Mrs. Campos.
One of the things that I like for them to do is be exposed to different kinds of films that they wouldn't normally view. Some of them are older films that are probably before their time. And I try to expose them to a variety of genres. For instance, we watch musicals, we watch some action movies, we also watch some historical films, we watch some films that are usually important in terms of what they did for the film genre. So, for instance, films like Citizen Kane or Casablanca, which are classic movies that most people with a background in film studies or in film should be, at least know about, at least be familiar with.
With so many movies on the rise, it's no surprise that these students decided to pick film as their elective class for this year. Students, we hope that next year film is definitely one of your top priorities coming into the new school year. Reporting for Mass Means More, I'm Eli Alemán.
We all have heard of the famous line, "New Year, New Me." But are we fully aware of how much work goes into establishing a new habit? We pass it on to Angelica Rios and Patty Vasquez in MassFeed.
A common trend in the new year is to commit to a resolution devised to promote a positive change in the future.
Most correspondents don't actually complete this task, only 5% do.
Some resolutions are traveling more, spending less money, and learning a new language. Ironically, 16% of Americans don't have one.
MassFeed walked around school asking people if they had completed their 2017 New Year's resolution and if they had one for 2018.
Let's check it out.
According to a survey done by YouGov, an online polling firm, 37% of the United States have made it to their New Year's resolution to exercise more and eat better this upcoming year. But approximately only 42% of people actually stick to the healthy lifestyle throughout the entire year. Now, on to the interviewees.
So I haven't had a New Year's resolution in years. I stopped doing them because I was so bad at completing them. So I didn't have a New Year's resolution in 2017. As a matter of fact, I probably haven't had a New Year's resolution in probably a good 5 to 7 years. So it's been a while since I've had a New Year's resolution.
44.3% of people in the United States are related to improving their education.
Did you set any New Year's resolutions for the year of 2018?
Yes, get better grades and stay active.
Yeah, I was, and it was that I was really fat at the start of 2017. So I ended up doing some boxing and some basketball. I ended up losing a lot of weight.
79% of Americans have a resolution of creating a better schedule so they don't fall off target.
Do you have any New Year's resolutions for the year of 2018?
Yes, to get more sleep and to schedule my things better.
The team has prepared the resolutions for the 2018 year of MassFeed. Hope you guys tag along with us.
We wish you enjoyed this week's segment of
MassFeed.
Thank you for watching. This has been Mass News. Make sure to subscribe down below to watch future episodes. My name is Lara Vera.
And I'm Amanda Felipe, signing off.